because my gosh. Okay. All right. So this current reading is just, is it working? Is what you're doing working? Whatever that is. I just felt a call to pick that as a title. Is it working? Maybe you did a prayer. Maybe you did a spell. Maybe you just tried to fix things in your relationship. You guys just had a talk. Maybe you started out with a whole new point of view, a whole new mindset. You know, we're going to go ahead and see if it's working in the context of a relationship. So if you're going to be watching me, you're going to say, well, could this be in the context of my job? No. Is this in the context of my new business or my new book I'm writing? No. I mean, I'm not aiming for that. If it speaks to you and that's what you're getting out of it, then let it speak to you. But me as your reader, I'm trying to figure out, is it working as far as a relationship, a love relationship? Hi, Lul and Angie. Lily Floor, good to see you. Read 2020 New Me, Doja, Ling, Peaches. I'm so glad to see you guys. All right, let's dive in. All right, is it working? What is your partner thinking about you right now? Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these. What is this person's thoughts? True thoughts, not conscious thoughts. What is this person's inner thoughts? Truthful feelings. All right, bottom of the deck, I will always forgive the mistakes you make. This person unconsciously always forgives you. You could get mad at this person. You could go silent on this person. You could go off on this person, and they would forgive you. This is someone that loves you no matter what. And it's kind of reassuring that no matter what you guys go through, they're kind of always there in a sense. Hey, markers. Holy Spirit, show me, is this working? Current energy between my viewer. Current energy. Bottom of the deck over here, we've got Page of Swords. And this is open communication. This is good. You're going to be getting a text or a phone call from this person, probably within 24 hours. So if you are not expecting it, maybe you should expect it. You're especially going to get a text or a call from this person if they are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they've got that in their chart somewhere. Expect communication within 24 hours. They are currently in the energy of corrections. They're making corrections, and they're very focused, and they're very much paying attention to details. They're very critical. They're very intuitive. They're looking at every moment and judging it. So just be aware, this person is hypercritical right now. That is Virgo vibes. They may also have Virgo in their chart, but they're watching every move that you make. and judging it. They're also looking at every move they make very cautiously. We have third party in the reverse. Interesting. So they're not getting along well with a third party, or you guys are not getting along well with your third party. But if there's a third party involved, I see disconnection from that person and definitely an ending of sorts starting to happen or will happen. Why? Because there's a lot of high tempers flying through the air, discontentment, and a lack of peace. There is a lot of walking on eggshells, watching what you're saying, and that makes sense because we have a hypercritical person hanging around us. Perhaps that hypercritical person is a Virgo third party, or maybe it's your person, but this individual is very judgmental. And I think when you get that energy of being watched, judged, you know, it makes you feel like you need to walk on eggshells, and it makes someone angry, and they're tired of the same situation over and over. This person needs to do some balancing out of their energy. It could be all of you guys involved, or it could just be this one person, but the advice here is chill out, relax. You know, why are we making a big deal out of something? Find some peace, zen out, go to your altar, work out, take a bath, whatever, just like relax. It's taking this to the next level. And really not wanting to take it there. With temperance there, it could be someone's going to be drinking tonight. So wine, beer, liquor, you name it, there might be some drinking. It is Friday. Just saying. You know, life is feeling a little bit hectic. It's time to bring things back into balance. It's time to pay attention to areas of your life that may be a little bit neglected. And the recipe for happiness here is a little pinch of self-reflection and a dash of temperance. You know? I also feel like somebody, this is their Monday. I feel like somebody had off Thursday. And it's like they're going back to work today, Page of Swords, because this is back to work. So somebody could definitely be going back to work. Or they're just picking up a new shift. But they're definitely trying to clock in more hours, and they're definitely focused this weekend on getting paid. So money coming in, it is Friday, perhaps it's payday for someone, perhaps they're just trying to generate income, but it's like, I need to get paid. All right, so let's take a look. I despise others for giving you attention. I know I should. My pride is standing in the way. Sumo, relax. My pride is standing in the way of speaking up, speaking out, and coming towards you. You have a very strange bond with your twin. This could be your divine soulmate. If you fooled around with anybody new, or you've been texting or calling somebody new, they feel it. They know it. They don't have an absolute knowing. I wouldn't see that. But honey, their intuition, their radar, it is out. The antenna is out, and they are putting those fillers out, and they're trying to figure out who it is you're speaking to. Page of Swords is a little bit of a spy, and we do have some Snoop Dogg energy around here. And this person is trying to see, are you getting attention from somebody else? Why, you ask? Because they're not giving you the attention that you deserve and that they know they should be giving you. So what does that mean? It means this person's been ignoring you. Point blank, they know it. Justice in the reverse, strong chance this is a Libra, very strong chance. And this person knows that they're unfair, and they deserve it. They've been unjust to you. They've been completely unfair and it's been very one-sided. And if you are getting attention from others, honey, they deserve it. However, they still feel like you're theirs. There's some kind of ownership there, you know, possessiveness. It doesn't matter, you're mine, and I don't want you messing around with somebody else. So there's a little bit of that energy, which is selfish. It is. And they're putting some God on you. They're trying to put some Jesus on you. They're trying to put some spiritual conscience on you. They're going to flat out ask you subconsciously, maybe even telepathically, maybe even over the phone, bluntly, but are you behaving in ways that align with who you really are and with your conscience? Oh, so they're going to put guilt. This is, you should have guilt. If you've been messing around with anyone else, you should have guilt. Are you behaving in a manner in which you approve of, that you think is good and righteous and upstanding? Because they don't think you have. Remember, your twin flame and your divine soulmate definitely has an intuition just as much as you have an intuition when they're messing around on you. They definitely have a knowing when you are talking to someone else, messing around, or even entertaining, or even looking around for someone else they know. And they're like, hey, excuse me, are you acting right? And you're just like, wow, where have you been? You're not around. You haven't been calling me. And they're like, that's not the point. Are you behaving in ways that you feel comfortable with yourself about? So they're trying to put some guilt on you. They want you to examine your personal, I can't talk today, seriously. They want you to examine your personal ethics and make sure that they are aligning with your actions. Woo! Making decisions very carefully with the law, doing things right, keeping justice in mind, because whatever action you will take will have a reaction, and they want you to be aware of your consequences. So they're kind of warning you like, hey, don't fool around. You don't want to get pregnant with somebody else's kid. Number one, watch yourself now. Number two, if you get down and busy with another person, I'm going to feel it. And I don't like that feeling. And number three, they can sense when your energy is off, just like they can sense if your pH balance is off. You know, a man can tell just as easily when a woman has been unfaithful by the feel of her, by the scent of her, the taste of her. They know. They have a feeling because they feel another masculine energy inside her. They feel it. The same way a divine feminine can feel when a man has been unfaithful or done something with another feminine energy. They can sense her all around him, through him, in him, and they just feel that presence. And it doesn't matter. All the kissing and hugging in the world doesn't change the feelings between two people that their intuition is saying something's off. And I just want to say, is it working between you guys? I don't know, but both of you or one of you has sensed some flirtation, if not infidelity, if not, you're not together, but just fooling around with another person. Because we got third party over here, honey. Let's not deny what's in the cards. It's in reverse. Whoever messed around with this third party quit. It was like it happened. It's over. I don't want to go through it again. I don't want to talk about it. It's buried. And they're like, it's buried. But look at the signs, the red flags. Third party, forgive, and somebody else, others. We just have this terrible, ominous third party vibe. Just sitting pretty heavy in here. Now that we can get that out of the way and we know there's somebody else, I can't exactly pinpoint this third party, but something definitely involves a Libra. Definitely. And there is this questioning of, is it right? There's some frustration, to say the least. And I think when justice is in reverse, it absolutely sings the song of injustice and unfairness. And if you want my personal opinion as a reader and a psychic intuitive, I think your person knows that if you are fooling around or speaking to anyone else, it is because they have not been giving you the attention you deserve. And they know it. And they know that if you are getting it on or even texting, talking, DMing, whatever, anyone, it's because they have been ignoring you and not giving you the love and attention that you've been craving. So if you've been worried, and this could be reversed, for cross-watcher, but if you've been worried and feeling guilty about even DMing someone or entertaining another person, or maybe even getting down and dirty with one at one point or recently or whatever, they want you to know, honey, I forgive you. And I understand completely, we all make mistakes. You made a mistake. I should have been there. If I was there, you wouldn't have crossed that barrier. If I was in that bedroom with you, you wouldn't have opened up your phone and sent that DM. If I was there with you, you wouldn't have gone to that person's house. It's all, I should have been there. And if I was there, it wouldn't have happened. So I don't blame you. I forgive you. So someone here is taking responsibility. I don't know. That's what I have so far. That could change a little, but that's what I have so far. Under that, we have, I'm working my ASS off to become the man of your dreams. So 8 of Pentacles, I'm working very hard to be better for you. Why? Because you're my other half. I know that you are, and it doesn't matter what happens. You left a piece of you in my heart, and I within yours. So this person's like, I'm always a part of you. I feel you even when we're apart. I know what's going on even when I'm not there. I'm very tied and in tuned with you. So I want you to know that no matter what's going on in this reading, right now at this time, you and your partner are very much in communication. Even if it's not literal, you're very much in communication. All right, so this is their thoughts, their subconscious, and their psychic intuition. Let's dive into, is it working emotionally? What's going on in your heart? I've closed down my feelings. I've quit love. So we have a numbness happening. Probably something over here that feels very unjust, and someone has just shut down their feelings because they don't want to feel anything at all. They don't want to feel love for another person. They don't want to feel lust. They don't want to feel sadness because they miss someone. They don't want to feel love if they're in love with anyone because life is a little bit chaotic at the moment. So why not just shut down the emotions altogether and just be on automatic and go through life in this way? For right now, that's what we have going on. Clarifying it. Yeah, 4 swords. Rest. I'm shutting it down. This is not a tower. It's not a 10 of swords. It's just a 4. And basically that's, I'm taking a break. I just want to take a break. I don't want to love anyone. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get angry. I don't want to feel anything. I just want to take a break. And this is most likely because somebody's been through it emotionally, through highs and lows. We might have someone that's coming down off of a fight or flight moment. And someone's like, oh, my body is just exhausted from crying, from fighting, from everything emotionally. And I don't want to feel a thing at all, okay? Wow, that's very plain and simple and to the point. It does make a lot of sense. I want to see what Spirit says about the love between you guys. Emotionally, what does Spirit say? Spirit, what do you see in the feelings? Okay, I got this one. It's very affectionate looking in the card. Aha! So perfect. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So you guys are respecting each other right now, and just like I respect the fact that you need some distance from this relationship emotionally, I'm going to give you that space. And vice versa to you. I respect the fact that you are exhausted and very tired of this emotional roller coaster, and you need some space from it. You need a break. Both of you love each other enough to respect each other enough to take a break, at least from the emotions. I don't mean communication or taking a break off of the journey, because the feelings don't have anything to do about that journey, because you're still walking and moving and swimming along in this journey. But it's like emotionally right now for both of us, a little pause button on the emotions is needed, and I appreciate it and I respect it. Bottom of the deck is, and this is, I mentioned it, that ultra criticism, having to walk on eggshells. And it says, criticizing one another will only lead you to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will I can't read behind the camera. Magically transform. Sorry. All right. So it's like, yeah. And you know what? That's probably a lot of what's been going on, to be honest. This third party's been here. There's been another energy around you guys. It's affecting the vibe between the two of you. And man, this is not just hyper vigilant on judging the other person. This can also be I'm super judging myself. And it's overthinking, for sure. It's beating something to death, just over and over and over again. And it's like, let it go, let it be. Don't beat this into submission. Just quit overthinking all of this. Like, trust, have faith, release, let it be, And anyways, I think you're both making some good moves, or at least one of you, by saying, hey, I'm glad we're close and we're definitely telepathically communicating. We're definitely in texting communication or calling communication. We are close, but we are taking a step back from one another right now emotionally, and it's because I love you. It's because I don't want to make you walk on eggshells. It's because I don't want to judge you to death. And it's because I need to take a break from judging myself. Like, let's recharge our batteries and get back to this. So, you know how long I see this break lasting? 4 days. That's not very long. Seriously, someone's got 4 days of just muting out emotionally, and watch, before you know it, your emotions are going to be back on and popping, okay? Trust me. All right, let's take a look over here. This is going to be the area of, is it working as far as your relationship, your home, your career, your family, life? Is your third dimensional reality working? Like, what's going on right now? We're going to take a look at that. We have, I'm in denial about my intimacy issues and fears of being used and abused. You are being tested. I feel like you recently got some attention And it could be sexual, it could be intimate, mentally, whatever, I don't know, but we do have intimacy, okay? You got intimate, whether it was through conversation or through your body. And immediately you felt like, wow, you disrespected me. You didn't treat me right. I don't like this feeling. It's very icky. I just got used and I'm used to being abused. Like I got taken advantage of. And this is in your life. This is in your third dimensional reality. Somebody here is like, I literally was touched, or I literally had a conversation and I'm freaking out about it. I'm upset. And I want to bring up from spirit, you are letting your past tell you what right now is. It's a test. You're accidentally reliving bad past experiences based out of fear. You have issues because you have fear. And this is a test on how to conquer that fear. If you normally tell yourself, I shouldn't have done that, I made a fool of myself, look what I did, I regret that, big mistake, those are your thoughts, your fears. And then your fears start being louder than any other voice, and you start to get scared. This test is about teaching you to say to your mind, to your body, to your existence, I am not being used. I am not being abused. I am loved. I am desired. This person or persons are crazy about me. I'm very attractive. I'm very wanted. I have nothing to worry about. Whatever pattern is repeating itself physically in front of my eyes is a manifestation of my fear, and I rebuke that fear, and that fear is no more in my existence or my reality, because that is not my reality. In my reality, I am very loved. In my reality, I'm cherished, wanted, and desired, and very much sought after. Yes, that is the law of assumption. Yes, that is the law of attraction. But that is the law of reality. We can either let our fears be our voice and do the speaking for us, or we can be our own voice and do our own speaking. Personally, I prefer the latter. Do your own speaking. Okay. Let's get the next card to clarify. 10 of Pentacles. Yay. This has a lot to do with money. And guess what? You're about to get a lot of money. Like your business is about to do very successful. Your business is about to be very successful, not do successful. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Anyways, your business is about to be soaring through some very serious heights here. You're about to take it to the next level. Expect an increase in business, in clients, in customers, in revenue. Expect some money to coming in very, very soon. This is all good. This is all gravy. This is a magnificent, wonderful, exciting to get paid. Life is going to be good. Groceries are going to be stocked up in the fridge. Gas is going to be in the car. You might even have some spending money. You know, this is a good time where it's like, wow, I actually got that bonus, or I got that extra check, or I got some relief. And like, this is also family chipping in, working together. Being a family is definitely stronger together. So there's an energy of that. Like, if you don't have it, I got it for you. There's also some concern where somebody in your family that may be helping you is scared that they're being used or abused financially. And so is it working? I want to say on the negative aspect of this, somebody definitely feels like you're only here for my money. And that could be you, that could be your family, that could be them and their family, it could be all of you, I don't know, but that's in the air. Let's get some advice from Spirit about that. Holy Spirit, what should we know further about these issues and these fears, please? What should we know? Please give us some divine guidance, a divine opinion. Okay. Be the change you wish to see up in this place. So be the change you want. If you don't like the way someone's speaking to you, speak to them the way you want to be spoken to. If you don't like the way you're being treated, treat somebody else the way you want to be treated, and they might go ahead and mimic that. But being the change you want to see, if you want someone to be nicer to you, your daughter, your son, your dad, your mom, your husband, your wife, it means treat them the way you want to be treated. I mean, that's honestly what Spirit wants to tell you. And it's, hey, you, yeah, you, the one who sees what's wrong with them and the world and everything, the one who knows the difference between being an activist and being a whiny complainer. You want more kindness in the world, be more kind. You hate litter bugs, pick up some trash. You can't stand judgmental a-holes, quit judging them for being so judgmental. It's really that simple. So yeah, Spirit's like, it's ugly if you want to see that it's ugly. This is the biggest test of your faith, and it starts with your fears about intimacy, but also work, career, family, and life. Your fears are going to be speaking the loudest for you, and you're going to create a whole environment you don't want to be in. This test is all about watch your words. Let your fears speak for you, or you speak first. That's like the test. Right now, you are being tested on your manifestation abilities because you're going to see results. Let's clarify. Let's clarify some of this reality over here. You know, 10 of Pentacles in the upright is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's good. So we have discovery. What I love about kittens is their curiosity, and everything is brand new, and they've got all these different perspectives. They've got these big, beautiful eyes, open up to the world, curious to learn more, always seeking the truth, and just always seeking, which means they're very teachable. And Spirit wants you to know, be the same way. Be teachable. Don't be a know-it-all. Take advice, even if it's 3 times you've heard it over and over again. Take it like a kitten. Be curious about it and learn again. There might be a cat also in your energy because we got 2 cats. So watching you pops up in the reality. Ooh, and right now, be careful because you might be watched literally by a smartwatch. Somebody could be tracking you, listening to you, whatever, through your smartwatch. So there's definitely some spy information here. We do have Page of Swords and watching you. So I definitely want to warn everyone that if you do feel like you have a stalker on your butt or a spy, honey, the answer is yes, you do. If you've been sensing it. If you're like, I have a feeling I'm being watched, you are. So take whatever precaution you need to take. Also, Spirit's watching you and testing you to see how you react to some of the stuff that's coming your way. All right. What does Spirit want to say about the thoughts between you guys? Also, somebody's watching you at work. So you might have a job where you actually have to go to that job, and just know someone's driving by, or someone's sending a spy, or someone's watching you at your job, whoever that person could be. But I definitely get that feeling. But if you're on social media and this is kind of your work, like what I do or something, just know that you're being watched. Someone's listening to your channel or your social media. And it's somebody that has a smartwatch. They're the ones listening to you and watching you from beyond, wherever they're at. Okay, so let's get some clarity on the thoughts between you and this person. Things get harder before you level up. Know that. So if things feel a little bit tough right now between you guys, it's hard. It's because things are about to get good. The biggest question of our reading is it working? Is your ritual working? Is your magic working? Are your prayers working? Is your manifestation working? I believe the answer is yes, but the reason you might get nervous and scared even is because you don't see it going in a better direction. You actually see things getting a little bit harder. You might see that you guys got, Sue, lay down. You might see that things got a little bit difficult between you two. An argument might have ensued. Distance, quietness obviously may have ensued. We definitely have a break emotionally, so that happened. You might have tried to manifest money in some sense, and that's gotten harder. Whatever's happening in your life, if you feel like I am in the trenches, Steph, I'm going through it. I thought with prayers and manifestation and all this that my life would get easier, that things would get better, but Steph, I'm just feeling it really hard. Things are harder right now, and it says that's okay. If you're going through a harder experience, expect to level up, because that's going to happen. You're working hard and you're making a good life choice, or you're making good life choices. And then out of nowhere, a shift or a storm starts happening, and it feels like everything's backwards for you. Okay, it's like mountain climbers getting to the peak. It's steeper up there at the top, and the weather is definitely worse. But if they were to give up or spend some time crying about why they're stuck and why it's so hard, no one would ever reach the top of Mount Everest. They would have quit several miles down. Most of us would rather chop off our hand than climb a snow-covered mountain. But it's still a great metaphor for making things happen. And that's true, and we should think about it. The fear is definitely when you're almost there. We're super excited at the beginning. We're trudging along. It's beautiful. It's scenic. It's like, yeah, we got this. You get to the middle of something and the stress starts to build up and you're like, I don't know if I like this. Maybe I got in too deep. This relationship's too much drama. Maybe this career choice was a bad shift. I'm not making the money I thought I would. I'm not getting the views I thought I would make. You know, we get nervous. We're like in the middle of it. And then it gets terrible, right? Just, wow. You go through a breakup, a huge fight, your business tanks, taxes come along. Now you're paying money just to run your business. Everybody wants it cheaper. Everybody wants this and that. And it's like, it's so hard. Your kids are driving you insane. they're teenagers now. They're not cute little kids. And it's like, wow, I can't handle being a parent anymore. Believe me, teenagers is like almost to the top of Mount Everest. You're just like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? It is the heat of raising people. They just put you in a hell, basically. It's a living nightmare most times. And that's what you're in. You guys are in a teenager phase of your manifestations. You're in the rebellious stage of your business. You're in the rebellious stage of your relationship. You are in the teenager phase of who you are as a soul. Asking 1,000 questions, butting heads with other people that are strong in any belief or faith system or practice. You're just trying to find your own way, bucking everybody. You are the bucking bronco. Life is really crazy. Your business is at a place where it's not doing what it needs to do, but it's been open for many years. What are you going to do? Your book is done, created, but not published. And even if it is, no one's buying it. And so it's, did I even write the right book? Hang in there. Hang in there. This is the time where you're going to be working really, really hard and you're not going to see a lot of results. This is the time where you walk by faith, not by sight. And you're going to feel that cold wind on your cheek. And you know why it's so harsh? Because you're almost there. You're almost there. Your business will have a peak. You are going to reach the top to where all your experience pays off. And you know how to run a business smoothly now. Your relationship is going to reach a peak where you guys have been through hell and high water. And you've worked through it and you found yourself and you know how to be in a relationship because you know how to be in a relationship with yourself. You guys are getting to that peak, to that point. So life is happening. You're just at the worst of it, I guess. Let's get a message about the connection. Spirit, please guide and direct me about the connection between these two people. And is it working? Can we get a message? Is it working? You guys are getting a greater understanding. You guys are getting a greater understanding about family. And you're appreciating each other like family. You're getting past the stage of we're lovers and we're friends. Now you're in the difficult stage of what does it mean to be family? Because you're very important to me. And I can't just cut you out of my life. We're family. I can't just treat you like I treat anybody else. You're family. There's this deep-rooted connection between you guys, and you're just understanding. And it may also be appreciating that somebody else has a family and understanding and appreciating their dynamic of how they value family. And vice versa. They're appreciating your family. Underneath family is action and numbing. So are they taking some action to numb themselves because they have to deal with family right now? Probably. Maybe you need to take that action. Either way, it's like we need to spend more time with our family and take a break on the actual relationship connection between you and I. You know, this is, I have to focus on my kids. I have to focus on my parents, or I have to focus on my brother, sister, whatever. It's like, we got to focus, you know? We have to make sense. So, okay, let's get some heavenly spiritual advice. Oh, we got this the other day too. So we have at day's end, rest. We got rest 2 times. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. I love it. So you're finding a way to rest. They're resting. We're just taking a break. We're just taking a rest. Not a break up, just a break. We have the number 29, balance, which we got that with temperance 2 earlier. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in my life that bring about balance. So you guys have other things to attend to right now, and a lot of it is finding just balance and harmony in work, family, and love, and personal space. We are working it out. Both of them have their eyes closed. You guys may have felt very tired lately. If you guys have felt like you've needed to sleep so much more, just honor your body because it's getting prepared for a stage in life where you're going to hit the ground running, where you're going to be just go, 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 high speed velocity. So your body's like, we need to rest. Or like I said, maybe you've been in fight or flight. You've been go, 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 go. And now your body's like, we're exhausted. We have been fighting a depression battle, or we've been fighting a high sensory overload battle, or we've been fighting an emotional battle, a love battle. Like it's like my body can't battle. This is the time for rest. I need balance. I need good food. I need to spend time with my family. I need to take care of my body. We all need a rest. So yeah, just taking a break is what I see. All right, so now that we kind of got the gist for like what's going on between you guys, is it working? Now you know what's going on as far as the energy between you guys. Now I'm going to give you guys some answers on what's going on in your person's life, behind the closed doors, behind the scenes, and what's going on in yours. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the Divine Masculine. What's going on in your masculine's life as you're not around? Holy Spirit, please use these tarot cards for a divine look into what is happening behind closed doors in the Divine Masculine's life. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I have King of Cups, which, I don't know, we'll get to. Now, this is high exquisite love. It's also a marriage. It's an intimate relationship. It can also be seen as someone who's a very intuitive psychic and someone that holds the power of love and controls it. We have the Sun and the Knight of Swords. So these are the two people that are involved. So we have a Leo and a Libra. Then we have 10 of Wands in the reverse, followed by the Moon, followed by the 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. This right here is wanting to break free. Wow. Yeah, star, freedom, fighting about being responsible. They're fighting about money. There is a fight about money. I do think it's a third-party connection. We got that earlier, but we're just confirming it. 3 Swords. There's also just hurt feelings, sadness, brokenheartedness. Why are we always fighting about money? And someone's saying, you're never responsible. All you do is go out and have fun. You're always gone. You're always busy. You're not attached to this house. You're not attached to the bills, the kids, the marriage, the whatever, the business. It's like you're detached. You don't want anything to do with this. You're not even investing into this relationship. You're very irresponsible, and you're very controlling, and you're very selfish, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So there's a lot of conflict and a lot of fights. And it's, again, you're being selfish. King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles is all you care about is your money. All you care about is your personal satisfaction. Meanwhile, you're getting flirted with and having a wonderful time with younger people. And this might also be you're acting very immature. So I do think there's a fight about you're acting really naive, very dumb, very immature. And I've been tired of this. 10 of Wands. This person's like, do you know how much I've held back? I have held back so much. And this is, I have kept my mouth shut. Do you know why I leave the house? So we don't fight. Do you know why I try to avoid tough conversations? Because they blow up. And this person's like, well, I've been waiting for you to heal my broken heart. I've been waiting for you to show me that you love me. But you're not present, you're not there, you're not giving it to me, you're not showing me. And this is, you really don't give a crap, do you? Because you really don't want to be here. This could be happening to the masculine, where the masculine is asking that question, you really don't want to be here, do you? Because they're karmic or somebody else is not invested with them, or they're being asked themselves from the karmic, you don't really want to be here, do you? Or perhaps it's you asking them. I don't know. Maybe it's all of the above. I don't know. All I know is the big question is you don't really want to be here, do you? And getting those clear answers. The masculine, or whoever's doing this to the masculine, is, you should be grateful that I haven't left. And this is, I thought by giving you space and giving you more time that we would eventually get over this hardship between us. So I've avoided leaving you. I've avoided breaking up. I've avoided voicing this problem. But now, 8 of Wands, now you're about to feel the heartbreak. Now you're about to feel what I should have made you feel. 10 of Wands in reverse a long time ago, the moon. Many moons ago, many cycles ago, I should have been done with you. Well, now I'm leaving. I am taking my pentacle, my time, my energy, my body, my love offer, and you're not going to get me back. That's Ace of Wands in reverse. You're not going to get me back. We're not going to get a fresh start. We're not going to do this again. I care more about myself darn right, and I'm not gonna do this anymore. This is, I've tried to avoid the conflict. I really thought by giving it time it would go away, but it didn't. The fact is, you don't really want to be here. And maybe you don't really want me here. Maybe I bug you. Maybe I bother you. Maybe I'm not just the man of your dreams. Could be a woman, but you know, it's like maybe I'm not the person for you. Maybe I just don't make you happy, and maybe I'm not enough for you. So, with that being said, I'm gone. And this is when Rhett Butler leaves Scarlett O'Hara. And he's like, I'll just never be Ashley for you, will I? It doesn't matter how much money I throw your way, how many kids we have, how many years we stay married. You just always want Ashley. And then he even told her, he said, after all these years, after Bonnie, I thought you would love me. I thought you would love me. We spent, this could be a 9-year relationship, who knows? But it's like, after all this time, I thought you would love me, but you don't. I've never been the right one for you. You know what? You get your wish. I'm out. And believe me, I'm going to go out there and get what I deserve and what I desire. I'm going to go get me some happiness. And this is when Rhett went looking for love somewhere else. He found it. Bye, Queen of Swords. I'm going on a new path. I'm going in a new direction of my life. I will no longer be the loyal knight in this relationship and stay here longer and commit to this and be here. No, it's time to cry. It's time to let it go. It's time to end this. It should have been done a while ago. Is there going to be another woman? Yep. Queen of Wands. There's going to be another woman and you're not going to like it. Could be a man, but you know what I'm saying? There's going to be somebody else and you're not going to like it. Get over it. I am done with you and I'm done with this. Bye. Breaking up with this karmic chain, karmic cycle, this old ball and chain. And really, it's like, you never really wanted me anyways. You just thought you did. You were living a fantasy. This isn't even it. Like, you knew it. Okay. To clarify a little bit more about what's going on in this person's situation. Holy Spirit, guide and direct. Show me more about this situation, please. Open the door. Let us see what's going on in the situation. It's not happy at home. I can tell you that. It is not happy at home for the masculine. We have F out of here. And I think I don't need to elaborate on the back of the card. Like I said, this masculine is getting the F out of here. This masculine is going to leave this connection within 8 weeks. That is 2 months. Why? Because they are going to stop looking for happiness in the same place they lost it. Done. We're not happy here. Let me see if I could fix the, there we go. They're done. And they're telling this person, why are you trying to be happy with me anyways? You haven't been happy with me. You've been freaking miserable, yet you're acting like we can make this work. No, we can't. F out of here. You know, 3 of Swords, this is a card of heartbreak, betrayal, hurt feelings, cheating, lying, deception on all ends, breaking of the heart completely, real suffering. If a situation is making someone feel like there is needles piercing their heart and they're not happy at home and they're walking on eggshells, then it's time to take care of themselves and their feelings and leave. And it's going to hurt. And this person's like, you know what? I know it's going to hurt. I'm going to cry. You're going to cry. 5 of Cups. This is going to be a real crappy situation, but we're getting out of it because there's no way that we can continue this. I'm out of here. It's over. We cannot beat this dang dead horse. Like, it's just done. We can't and we won't, and it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything, but I got to go. I'm out. You know, because it's, listen, Linda, we're both weighed down by a heavy burden. This is my burden card. And you know what? You know what it feels like? You have to deal with it all alone. Or the DM has to deal with this all alone. Or the person that's with the DM has to deal with it all alone. No one is standing by to help. You want to know the real tea of what's going on with your masculine at home? Somebody is fighting with them, 5 of Swords, and saying, I have to do everything by myself. And it hurts the masculine's feelings. This Leo could be a Libra, but this person is like throwing it in their face. I pay all the bills. I take care of majority everything. I do all this. I do all that. I'm always home. You're always gone. I'm the one putting into this relationship, not you. I'm the one that tries to fix this connection, not you. You don't care. You're checked out. You're driving around town. You're hooking up with other people, 3 of Swords. You're out there getting yours. You're keeping secrets with the moon. You're holding back your feelings and emotions from me. You shut down. You're closed down, okay? I'm all by myself. And there you go, just out, out, out all the time. So don't blame me that I'm the one breaking this up. I'm the one ruining our family. It's you. And this person is like, it's you. You're the one that destroyed this, not me. Do not point the finger. Do not point the blame on my end. This is all you. And to be honest, the masculine may be hearing things like, you're a POS. Okay? And you know what? I'm not happy with you, and I don't want to try to be happy with you. Because I haven't been happy with you for a while. To be honest, this arrow from the 8 of Wands is more like somebody pointing their finger and saying, get the F out. Or getting their hand and just like gesturing. Get out, leave, go. What are you still doing here? Why are you still here? Anyways, that's what I'm hearing of what's going on at the masculine residence. What are you still doing here? Get out. So, what's going on the divine feminine side? What's happening in the feminine home? Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me. What's going on behind closed doors? First, I got to write down those notes before I forget. What are you still doing here? Get the F out. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with the feminine. Bottom of the deck is 5 of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of discord at your house too. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. God, could there be arguments? There definitely could be. Are they serious arguments? Like, detrimental, life-changing. No. This is just constant battles. You know, like battling with your kids. Clean your room, clean your room, clean your room. And it's the same thing every day. Do this, do that, do this, do that. I feel like this is saying it's the same old fight. It's the same old fight I've been fighting. It's a constant battle. This really has a lot to do with children and childishness. So there is some childish battles in the Divine Feminine home. We have Page of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So what am I feeling with that? Not feeling very good and not even feeling sorry because the truth has come out and it's ugly and there's not even any hiding it anymore. So for you, it's just like, I know the truth. It's ugly. Here it is. There it is. It's just the ugly truth. Could even be some depression. And then we've got the King of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles upright. So you could be dealing with a Leo or an earth sign here. About money, even. This could be some battles about money. Okay, so Leo or a Virgo, Taurus, even Capricorn, we're having some fights about who's in charge. Ace of Wands, you just want a new beginning. Hierophant, no one's taking responsibility. You don't want to be taking responsibility and doing other people's jobs, other people's responsibilities. You're like, I didn't commit to that. Or this is reminding someone of, you made a promise. You're breaking it. You gave me your word, and you are taking some stupid actions that are not sticking to your word. Yep, there it is, marriage in reverse. We could be fighting with a spouse at home, talking about divorce. You may be wanting to separate from someone that you've been highly committed to. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. It's like you want to move out or you want to change. Five of Swords, utter conflict. Nine of Cups, fighting doesn't make you happy, but you will stand up for what's right. You're like, listen, I don't want to bring it up and I don't want to fight, but you and I had a deal. Okay, we had an arrangement and you're not sticking to your end of the bargain. So this could be you or somebody that is telling this to you. Hey, feminine, you're not sticking up with your end of the bargain. Five of Cups, strength. This is a very difficult time for you. And you're like, you don't understand what I've been going through. Or this person that's dealing with your wrath is telling you the same thing. You don't understand what's been happening. I'm going through depression. I'm going through a battle. I'm having the fight of my life. Someone is like, I'm having the fight of my life. This is so hard. This is the worst time of my life. Or it could be you expressing this is the worst time of your life. And you're just like, listen, I know you don't want to help, but I need your help. Can you please help me? I will start fresh. I will have a new beginning. Things will change. I'm not going to be who I always was. I'm not going to do what I've always done. Just give me a chance. Things are going to change. They're going to get better. And this person's a little bit pessimistic, the opposite of wishful thinking, and saying, no, it's just going to be more problems, more this and that. And you're just like, no, please. Spirit's advice for you or whoever this is about is hang in there, please. Hang in there. I know this is hard, but it's going to be worth it and things are going to change. Spirit says, I've got a few positive messages for you. A, I promise there's going to be a new beginning, probably in spring. So we're looking at March and April. I promise there's going to be a new beginning. B, Money's coming in to secure the problems. Okay, we are working on it. It's on the way. C, it may feel like your world's upside down right now, but it's about to change. And if you give it a week, for a lot of you guys, in about 1 week, 7 days, you're going to be getting some money to fix a situation. Like there's going to be more money coming in a week. And you're going to win, because 5 of Swords is a victory. You're going to win this battle, this conflict, this stressor at home. You're going to win. And there is something to do with a Leo. If you have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, there's going to be a positive outcome with a Leo. I know you don't want to go about it this way, and you wish to God this was not happening. But some reflection here is poor spending, not a good, healthy spending habit. There's definitely an argument that needs to come up about money, where it's like, what are you spending your money on because you're not doing it right? That's going to come up. But after someone admits, I've not been handling myself well, there's going to be forgiveness, and someone's like, okay, so you know what? Thank you for admitting that, because I know it was hard for you to admit it. I know you wanted to escape that responsibility, but now we can address the financial issues, and we can address the stuckness. And I have a plan that I'm kind of going to force on you. You're not going to like it, but if you listen, you're going to come out on top, Queen of Pentacles. Or this is just the woman in control, or the man in control, and you could be dealing with that earth sign that's in control, and it's kind of embarrassing, and you don't like being humiliated or told what to do, or somebody doesn't like being humiliated and told what to do by you, because it could go either way. But that's karma. That's karma. Karma comes back to bite, and you're not always going to like it. But what goes around comes around, and you reap what you sow, and you have to deal with it, and you have to expect that that's going to happen. Either way, Spirit's like, I'm looking out for you. There's some kind of, I'm going to shake you into submission. I'm going to force you into submission. You might have to force somebody else into submission also. Keep that in mind. But there will be a force of submission. That's a little bit frightening for some people. But I want you to know, if you've been stuck, there's a great idea or a great, brilliant new plan for success. And if you follow through with this plan, you're going to have new vision to life, and you're going to be excited. And there's going to be some very good surprises. That Wheel of Fortune's going to come in and really make some big, happy changes. Fortune is a fortune. It's good money, it's happiness, it's good things. And you're going to reach a turning point. And it's a good turning point. We're not going to suffer anymore. And it's going to jumpstart your lifestyle. It could even be a relocation, but it's going to jumpstart. So feminine, things haven't been working the way it's been going. You need something new, and you don't like it. And this may mean you're going to get a new job. This may mean you're going to have to work more hours. This may mean more responsibilities, which feels draining. But it's going to make you stronger and better for tomorrow, and you're going to win. You're going to have victories. But there's something about humiliation, and don't be afraid of humiliation. Because I'm hearing you got to pay the piper. And stop saying yes to stuff you hate. Do not agree. So there is another message here. Don't agree with something you hate. Don't say yes to a job you hate. Don't agree to a plan or a deal that you hate. You have to be working with it together. There's some kind of mutual, it's like, I feel like there's two captains at the helm. Two people want to run the ship, but only one's plan is going to go through. And there is humiliation because somebody's going to have to somewhat submit to the other captain. And it's like, dang it. But it's not a full submission. It's not like you have to lay down and bow down all the way. It's just, I have to make some compromise. There is going to be some compromise. You can't save your face and your ASS at the same time. See, there you go. There's the humiliation. How are you going to win at the end, get that ship from one end to the other, if you're too busy being prideful, being the captain at the helm? Maybe this ship is not going to arrive at the destination it needs to if someone is way too worried about being the captain. You can't save both your face and your butt at the same time. Back of the deck, there is a secret someone's keeping. Is there? Is ego keeping somebody from being honest about their actual situation? Go ahead, admit it. Admit where you messed up. Seriously, we're all mess-ups in some way. Welcome to being human. So you're probably going to have to get some help, because strength sometimes is you might need to depend on somebody else. So you're going to need some help. Something's going on at home where it's like, I need help. I'm in a mess. I am literally 5'5". Something needs change. Oh my God. 5'5". Woo, feminine. 5'5" for you, hunty. You're like, I can't do it anymore. Change, change, change. We're going to have a fight. We're going to have an argument. There's no way I can stay above water like this. There's just no way. It's got to change. And someone's like, but I'm like the way it was. I was committed, and they're stubborn, and I like the way it was. This could be your spouse or someone that believed very heavily in their own commitment in all of this. And it's like, no. The truth is, we got to work together. The truth is, you're not running the ship right, but neither am I. Wow, there's some kind of compromise. What does Spirit want to say about that? Because that's very interesting. I think it is. Let's see, what deck do I want to pull? Where are we headed with this Wheel of Fortune? Spirit's like, would you not panic? He said not to panic. He said not to panic. Spirit's like, don't panic. They're only lemon sharks. Couples retreat reference, okay? He said not to panic. They're just lemon sharks. You're not going to get your face bitten off. Okay. Spirit, where are we at? What do you want me to know? What do you want the community to know? Where are we headed with this Wheel of Fortune? Should we panic? Are we panicking because there's some submission here? Where are we headed? Wheel of Fortune. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Oh my gosh, you're never going to believe this. Somebody might be going on a cruise or a ship, or there's something about a ship that affects you right now. Maybe you're going to go see a ship. Maybe you're, there's something about that. Because look, there's a ship. And it's a voyage. You guys might literally be going on a cruise, a boat of some kind. You may actually be going on a boat. But it's also metaphorical, and it's like you're going on a voyage of the heart. Interesting. Oh, let's see what it says. Where are you guys headed? You are beloved. You are deeply loved and profoundly lovable. You are a sacred vessel for love to come to you and through you. God, the Creator, is love in your essence. So are you. In matters of romantic love, in a romantic relationship, it says all is healing, or all is already healed on the inner planes. Trust the messages from your heart and follow them, even if the odds are not in your favor in your mind. Angels and guides are communicating with you, so listen to their soft whispers. Okay? So if this is about a relationship, it's like, don't worry, it's going to be taken care of. Strength. You're going to have to be strong to get through this one, but your relationship's going to be just fine. It's some turbulence. It's not a wreck. And in other areas of your life, especially financial, this is a hardship period. But it's all working out for the best good for you, and it's going to be great. You have to trust that. Spirit's like, I know it's emotional, but I'm going to need you to believe me when I say it's all for your good. It's all for your good. Just bite your bottom lip. Take this little humiliation, this hit to the gut, this I don't like this completely, but I'm gonna submit. I'm not gonna let my pride completely ruin my life here. I'm going to hear what I need to hear, do what I need to do, and have faith. Because Ace of Wands with Hierophant in reverse is, I don't really trust you, God, based on the evidence, but I'm going to trust you. I'm going to give you the shot. Next, joyous love flows through to you. You deserve love. There is nothing you need to do to receive this vibrant energy. Tenderness and devotion are finding their way to you. The traveler walks with a light heart on the path, knowing that she is surrounded with love. It is truly a day for rejoicing. Your captivity for receiving and giving love is expanding, and I hear exploding. Let your heart lead you forward. Your mission on this earth is to deepen your ability to impart and accept love, and that's happening right now. I got one big message, and this may make somebody want to cry. I feel like there's real emotions behind this with the Five of Cups. Somebody thought they could do this all by themselves, and they're being humiliated knowing they can't. And someone's humiliated. It's like, wow, I thought I had it. And this energy is coming in like, yeah, I know you thought you had it, but you didn't. You need me. You may need God to get you through this. You may need a husband or a wife. You may need a mom or a dad, or you may need a son or a daughter, or you may need a friend, or you may need a therapist, or you may need a hired help, Page of Pentacles. But listen, you can't do it by yourself. And the disappointment is, I thought I could. And the universe is like, you thought wrong. You thought so wrong. I'm hearing, bite the bullet, get the help. Just get it. It's embarrassing, just get it, because you need it, and it's better for you. If you have to do whatever you have to do here, that whatever you're guided to go do. For a lot of you guys, I do see getting another job or a new job. For other people, I see hiring someone to help you with a situation. For other people, I see you asking someone for assistance, and it's the last person you want to ask, because it looks like they have their life all together. And it's so embarrassing for you because you're like, I don't have it together. And this person's like, listen, I do have it all together, but I got some really good advice to give you. So I'm glad you came to me for some help. Aw, Fem. You're just like, I put my hands up, I surrender. Just do what you gotta do. Save me, save us from this. All right, guys. Well, that is your reading. Thank you really a lot for watching me all this time. I could have kept it shorter, but I appreciate you for hanging in as long as you have, and I love you. So please come back next time. Please like this video and subscribe and find me again. I'd love to see you here. And if you're looking for someone to read cards for you, or you're looking for some advice about a job or a love situation, please consider subscribing to my website and getting some free readings. I have 2 different prices for subscription, and I would love you to choose one and join me on this mission of self-love, self-healing, and union. I specialize in twin flames on this channel. I specialize in astrology. If you want to have your astrology chart read to you, you want to have some knowledge about your karma, and you want to know a little bit more about yourself, please consider getting an astrology consultation with me. That's available on my website. And at the very least, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you again. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming, my friend. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again. I love you. Bye, Lul. I'm glad you liked the reading. Oh, magical. You're magical, Lul. Diane, thank you so much for being here. Doja Cell, I love you, girl. Thank you for being here. You're so wonderful. Markers, thank you so much again for being here. I love you guys. I love you guys all especially. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye, Angie. I love you too, girl. I love you. I love the heart. All right, guys, I send you off with love.